Hey guys, welcome back to Ron's Motivation, and today I want to talk about a few things. On the last video, I spoke about what it takes to not only be successful, but what does it take to accomplish your goals. Maybe I'll make another video about how to set goals. I think that would probably be the proper way to do this. But I wanted to come today and speak a little bit about fear and setting goals and being successful, because most people look at fear as, this negative way, like it, and it is, like, don't get it wrong, it can be a crippler. Fear is why a lot of you and a lot of us, including myself, I went through this until I realized my potential and realized my purpose. But fear is the reason why most of us never, ever step out and do anything different or pursue our goals and dreams. Fear. If it's not the number one thing, which I think the number one thing is complacency, but it's definitely in the top three. Fear. What is there to be scared of? You see, where I come from, fear was more than a mental thing. It was physical. You scared to walk down the street. Getting pressed if you're in the wrong neighborhood. That's something different. But when we're talking about pursuing your goals, stepping outside of your comfort zone and being successful, hey, people are afraid to change. So let me ask you, if you were terrified of public speaking, right? Because I was, but I've been doing courses and training and becoming a lot better at it. But if you were terrified of public speaking, but you knew that through public speaking you could become your better version, would you do it? Would you make the changes, the sacrifices? Would you do what it takes to be your better version? You see, that's the question I ask myself, and I constantly hold myself accountable with, because if fear, just the thought, if fear is going to keep you in the position you're in, which is a position all of us want to be out of. We want to make money. We want to be happy. We want to travel. We want to live our life the way we want to. But to do that, you have to actually face your fears. You have to actually do something that terrifies you, that literally makes you upset in your stomach. It makes you queasy. You get anxiety attacks. Let me talk about this story Will Smith once said, and it was about fear. Go check out the video. Actually, I'll leave the link to that video down below. Go check it out. And he was just talking about his encounter with fear. And the story was, he was out with some friends, and they said, hey guys, let's go skydiving tomorrow. Because he actually went skydiving with his sons, and they actually did it. But he was telling the story of how the day before he was just like terrified. Just the thought of jumping out of a plane, it freaked him out. It freaked him out so bad that morning of actually going to jump out of the plane, he didn't eat breakfast. It was all on his mind. He was just like anxious. He just couldn't, shake it. Then he spoke about the moment of being on the plane, getting ready to jump out the plane, and how terrified he was. Like he said, he was out of his mind. He couldn't even handle it. Then they opened the door, and seconds before jumping, he realized, oh my God, I've never been in a plane with the door open, right? So he's talking to the guy who's strapped behind him, getting ready to jump, and he was like, man, I don't know. And he was like, we're gonna count on 3, then we're gonna jump. So it's 1. And he's getting nervous, he's clenching on the door, he's clenching. 2, then they jump. And he said they always do it on 2 because people grab on 3. So they jump. And he said like a few seconds, maybe a second or 2, he was just like, he's falling out of a plane. And he said after those 2 seconds, he was like, I'm falling, but man, this is beautiful. Felt like he was flying. And then he finally gets down to the ground and he's thought about it. He said, there was really nothing to fear. There was nothing to fear. Because you didn't have to do it. You didn't have to do it. He didn't have to do it. But he chose to do it. And when he realized, he was scared for no reason. Because it was actually blissful, enjoyable, courageous. He felt so many different things that it told him that fear is really not being able to deal with a circumstance that is perceived to be, oh my God, but really the best things on the other side of fear. So let me ask you again. If you had to go against something, your biggest fear, to have the greatest rewards, feelings, higher potential, better life, but you had to face your fear, would you do it? Alright guys, that's it for today. I love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. All my social media sites will be down below. Like this video, comment on this video, subscribe to my channel. And if you want more motivation, check out my podcast. The link will also be down below. And stay motivated, guys. I love you. I love you. I really do. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.